Good morning. It is Tuesday, the 4th of March. This is the Sky Spirit channel, and this is your tarot reading for the day ahead. If you'd like to pick a number between 1 and 12, and then I shall read out the interpretations randomly. So, number between 1 and 12, please. Let's lay these cards out. Hope you've got a brilliant Tuesday planned and that the cards are going to give you some wonderful insight as to what might happen, what energies might be around you, who you might meet, that kind of thing. I always say forearmed is forewarned. Okay, let's do this. Right, so number 2, I think we'll start with. Number 2, you have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords genuinely means that you're either needing a rest or you've been having a rest. So it could be that you've been burning the candle at both ends, and the times come where you're really feeling like a little bit exhausted with everything that's going on. Or it could be that you've actually started resting already. So you could have been resting after burning the candle at both ends. But what this card is saying is that this is a time when you need this quiet time. You need to recuperate your energies before you move on. Now, remember the saying, you can't pour from an empty vessel, which means you can't go forward, you can't help others if you are sort of in a position of having no energy yourself. So do make sure that you exercise some self-care today, and remember that if you're not resting now, this card is telling you that it's time to do that, to recoup your batteries. Okay, let's go for number 4. Number 4, you have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, and aces are about new beginnings, and this is about, the Ace of Swords is really about making progress. It's a victory, so you've won a battle. So if you're involved in any sort of project or a dispute or something where you need to win, then today the stars are aligned for you to do that, because that's very much what the Ace of Swords is about. It's also a card that brings great clarity. So if you're struggling to understand something, if something's confusing, then this sword will almost like cut through the clouds of confusion, and the way will seem clear to you. So expect a day of clarity and one of winning the battle today. Number 4. Okay, number 12. Number 12, you have the Eight of Wands, and that's actually reversed. Now, the Eight of Wands is about speed. It's about things moving really, really quickly. And when it's reversed, it's talking about a blockage. So if you've been waiting for something to happen, it feels like the energies are a bit stagnant for you today, or there could be obstacles, and just, it's frustrating. Things aren't going your way. But what this card is telling you, because remember, the energy of the upright card is reflected in the reversed, it just means there's a blockage and you need to turn it around. So what I would suggest for you today, number 12, is that if you're feeling this frustration where you're not able to move forward, just have a day where you let that sort of go over your head, because the energies really aren't aligned for that forward motion for you today. You need to sort of draw back, stop. What is it when you're? What is the saying when you're? I can't remember what it is. My head's gone blank. But when you sort of pushing the thing forward and it's just not happening, and you're just expending unnecessary energy. So just lay off it a little bit today, and relax and let things happen, and that will come right, because the energy is still there and the forward momentum is still in the background. It's just having a bit of a stall. Okay, number 10. Number 10, you have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is very much about opulence, and it's about somebody who enjoys luxury and independence. So this could be a really good day to do some sort of self-care, like a spa or something like that, or just treating yourself to something that makes you feel really good. It's also about enjoying the finer things of life. It's about good luck and prosperity. This is a really, really good card. So it could be that you just sit back today and enjoy the wonderful life that you have, or spend some time outside in the garden or with loved ones and just soak up that atmosphere of real happiness around you. If you're involved with another person, if this is about a domestic situation, then you can expect the atmosphere to be lovely between you today. So it's like a domestic bliss feeling, and it's like, when you have a day where everything clicks right, and the stars seem to be aligned in every way for you. So just bear that in mind today. Number 10, enjoy this day while it happens, because not every day can be the same, and today should be a really good one for you. We'll go for number 6. Number 6, you have the Chariot. The Chariot is a major arcana card, so it's a very powerful card. When you see majors come out, they're usually about big changes or big sort of influences, whereas the minor cards are more about sort of everyday occurrences. So these majors can be big upheavals, changes, sometimes positive, sometimes negative. The Chariot is like, it's a positive card, especially when it's in its upright position, and it's about driving forward. It's about sort of pushing through the middle of opposing energies to meet your goal. So what I would say to you today, number 6, is that today is a day when you should feel a great amount of forward momentum. You should feel a lot of energy around you, and it's one of those days where you feel like you're cracking the whip and the horses are running really fast for you, because you've got speed on your side. It's one of those days when things will go very smoothly when you're trying to make progress. So if that's the case, then have a wonderful day. One word of warning with this card, it can also mean that maybe you're going a little bit too fast with something. So just use a bit of judgment on this and decide, is this saying that everything is going really well and you're going to have a great day moving things forward, or is there something that you're moving too fast with? So if you do identify something that's you've been running away with, the horses are going too fast, then it might be time to rein that in a little bit. But it's a really good card about forward motion and energy, forward momentum. Number 5, you have the Fool reversed. The Fool, another major arcana card, so that's a high energy card, high power card. The Fool is about new beginnings, stepping out into the unknown, starting new things. It's about manifesting your full potential, and it's about being on the verge of achieving that. When it's reversed, it's like it can be telling you that you need to look before you leap today, because if you're about to step into something new, that might be a relationship, a business, a new house, just a new job, anything that's new. If that's something that's happening for you today, make sure that you've taken a good look before you take the final step with it. And if you see this card, the Fool is about to step out over a cliff and has actually got this little white dog that's barking at his heels, and the little white dog represents a faithful friend. So when it's reversed, just take the warning of the card. If there's something new, look before you leap, and the little white dog could be that friend who's giving you some friendly advice about the situation. So watch out for that friendly advisor as well, because that will be some good advice for you. Number 1. Number 1, you've got the Moon, another major card, major arcana. They're all coming out today. The Moon it's a tricky card, the Moon, because sometimes I think it's about self-deceit and sort of, and other times it can be, if it refers to somebody else, it's almost like watch around you for somebody who's deceiving you. So if this is about you, I'd look at, are you being truthful with yourself, or are you deluding yourself about something? It's often a relationship, because the Moon, if you can see on the Moon card, there's actually a stream. And when you see water on tarot, it's very much to do with the emotions, because water is a very emotional symbol of emotion. So this is very often, are you deluding yourself about something emotional? And when we're talking emotions, we're often talking about a relationship. So are you seeing things clearly about a particular relationship, or are you sort of, you could be looking with rose-tinted glasses, or you could be sort of ignoring the warning signs of something. So have a think about that. But if this is, if it's not about you and it's referring to somebody around you, just watch for, because I always think when you look at the moon, there's different faces of the moon, and when it applies to another person, it's often sort of saying that this person has more faces, and they might not be saying the same thing to other people as they're saying to your face. So just watch out for that. If this isn't you and it's sort of more relevant that it's somebody else, watch for that person who might be talking behind your back. Okay. Number three, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and that one's reversed. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is very much about luck, and it can be about karma and the way that cycles happen, and sort of one thing follows the other, and the cycles of life continue. But when it's about when it's reversed, it can indicate that you feel that you're going against the flow, so you're going against the natural cycles, and it can feel like you're swimming upriver. So this card is saying to you today, number 3, is almost like let go, stop swimming against the current, and just go with that stream of life and see where it takes you. Because the Wheel of Fortune is, it's a positive card. It's almost like saying, go on, take the gamble. With it being reversed here, it's like you're not taking the gamble, you're not allowing yourself to flow, and the card is telling you just let go, see where this takes you, because it's a lucky card, and chances are that where that stream is going to take you is the place that you wanted to get to. So just bear that in mind, number 3. Time to go with the flow. Gosh, all the major arcana are coming out today, aren't they? Number 11, another major card. This is the Magician. I love this card. The Magician is about, he is so in control, and he has all the tools around him to manifest his absolute dreams. So what I want you to do, number 11, is what today is like one of those days where you're a super achiever and you're sort of juggling different powers, different tools to get what you want, so to manifest your dreams and to achieve the thing that you've wanted to achieve. So today you are the Magician, and you hold the wand of power in your hand, and you're able to create events and make things happen. It's very much, he's sort of in control of the elements, and he commands things to happen. So this is you today, and you're able to do that in your life, whether that's in relationships or at work or at home, any situation really. It's talking about control, and today you're in control of your own destiny, but you can make things happen. Now, of course, if you, with any card, it's not telling you that this is what is going to happen. It is what is in the energy around you to happen. So if you got this card and then decided to do nothing all day, but just stay at home and shut the curtains and not go out, then it's unlikely you would make things happen. To sort of manifest the energy that's around you, you've got to partake in it. So if there's something that you're trying to make happen, trying to manifest, something that you're trying to push to fruition, today is the day where you go out, you be the Magician, and you make it happen, because the energies around you are aligned with that outcome. Brilliant card. I love the Magician. Okay, is this 10? No, this is 9. Number 9. Number 9, you've got the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is usually an older man, or a man who's quite wise, and he might be giving you some good financial advice, or it might be that there's some good finances coming your way. So this is about money and or material things. So it's like money, finances, work, property, belongings, things that are material to you. It's a very positive card, and it's about manifesting the accumulation of those things. So if you've been waiting for news about finances, then chances are that today could be a good day when you receive that news. But if it's about somebody who's around you, then watch out for an older man. I'm saying, like above 30 or something like that. So they're not a kid. And it's somebody who could offer you good advice when it's talking about money. So it's very money orientated. It's very positive. Could be that money's coming your way, or it could be that advice about money is coming your way. So watch out for the King of Pentacles today. Now, court cards, your kings, your queens, your knights, your pages, can be a little bit tricky to interpret, because sometimes they can be people and sometimes they can be situations, which is why I say this could be the King of Pentacles. So it could actually literally be a man, or even the masculine aspect of a woman, but it could also be just as easily a situation. So just watch out for either or of those things today. And I'd always say, if you get this card, and this is your card for today, if you've got a financial decision to make that's really important, today is a good day to sit down, to really look at the pros and cons of a situation and make your decision today, because the energy is good for that. Okay, number 7. Number 7, you have the Hanged Man, and that is actually reversed. Now, when the Hanged Man is reversed, the Hanged Man is about sort of a stasis. So it feels like you're waiting for something to happen. But when it's reversed, this card is telling me that you're feeling impatient and you're feeling that something needs to be pushed through. So you've been waiting for the answer for something, or you've been waiting for somebody to make their mind up, and they're stalling, or you're not getting the answer quick enough. What this card is telling you, because remember, the energy of the card is in the upright. Even though the Hanged Man, it always confuses me, because the upright, he's actually upside down, and the reversal, he's the right way up. So when it's reversed, it's telling you just wait, just hang around a bit longer in the upright position. Okay, don't be impatient, just rein yourself in a little bit and wait a little bit longer for that decision to be made, because chances are it's a favorable decision for you, but you need to sort of give that person space, or give that situation space, in order to rectify itself, for a decision to be made, for the right judgment to be made. This could also be, when I'm saying judgment, that's sort of nudged my mind that it can also be a legal thing. So you might be waiting to hear about something to do with the law, something to do with contracts, something that's official. And it's a day where, if you feel frustrated by waiting, unfortunately you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, because that's what this card is all about. So today you are the Hanged Man reversed, who's feeling frustrated with hanging around, but you're just going to have to hang around a little bit longer without sort of losing yourself because of the impatience and frustration. Okay, number 8. I think that's the last one, isn't it? Number 8, lovely card to finish. You have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, remember, the aces are about new beginnings, and the Ace of Pentacles, remember, Pentacles are about finances, material things. Could be property, could be jobs, could be anything to do with work, or it could be learning, school, college, university. But this is about a new beginning of finance. So it's like success of something, you're manifesting a new beginning. If you're waiting for news about money, again, this is a really good card. It's about prosperity, it's about monetary security. So something is coming your way, a new beginning about money, or your work, or learning. So if you're starting something new, like if you're starting a course, or you're starting a new job, then today's a day when the energy is really good for like getting your teeth into that new thing. If you're waiting to hear about something, maybe you'll hear about that today. Or it can also be, I don't know if you can see that, but like the card has actually got a hand with a coin in it, and that's really, really literal. That is you being given money, or you winning money. So it might be a good day to do the is it Euro Millions today, or lottery? I think it's lottery. I think. I could be wrong there. So it might be a good day to put your numbers on the lottery or the Euro Millions, whatever that one is. All right. Now, what I was going to say, what I remember, is if you have any questions that you'd like me to answer tomorrow, then just drop a comment into the comment section below the video, and I'll try to answer any questions tomorrow on the live. Please remember to subscribe to the channel because it really helps me out, and have a wonderful day, whatever you're doing, and stay weird.